All right, you are missing. What the heck are you missing? You know everything. Come on, you know it all. You got to million to billion like me, right? Or did you miss out? You see, there's the thing. Are you missing something? I think what you're missing is the rules and tools. Now, if you get to know me, I'll get to know you, and I have total recall on those things anyway. It's kind of fun. But I'm kind of a weird guy anyway. I tell it like it is. Hopefully you don't take anything personally, and we're going to get past go. That's the ultimate goal for me, getting past go. I think the world is stuck. I'm going to tell you what I feel. All right, you're wrong, I'm right. Simple. The world is wrong, and I'm right. You're missing all the rules and tools. So what that means is very simple for you. You got to understand something flat out. Okay? You brought the pain home because you didn't know how to play the game. See, it's a game. I turned on a chess game as a kid. So as we do this, it's called winning the game of business. Let's understand. When you come from hell, which I did, living in a trash can, stealing, and basically begging from the street, it kind of sucks when you're born in a taxi and your mommy and daddy don't want you. So what do? You got to learn to survive or just put up with it. Me, I didn't like it. It pissed me off. I was lucky. God gave me a brain. All right, the bottom line is I have total recall on most things. I write with both hands and talk at the same time. And it rhyming all the time too. When I was a little kid, they called me I was retarded because I could rhyme and I was smarter than them anyway. Now I'm the Godfather Credit. Wow, Godfather Credit. It's a silly name I got on KNX Radio. Been on there 49 years. Okay. Now, in the beginning, I believe you take pictures and videotape all kinds of crap you don't need to do, but that's up to you. I'd like you to say no. I want you to take pictures of what matters. I want you to focus on what you're missing in the rules and tools. You see, I accomplished all my goals. I've never had an excuse. I think most people, sorry, not you, of course, none of you, half the world is friggin' lazy. And they have excuses for everything. They blame everybody but themselves. They don't take responsibility. You see, the reality is you're 45, 35, 75, 85 years old. You're trying to get there. You're trying to get where you want to go. You had the problem. You had the same rerun every day. You had the same thing yesterday, the day before that too. See, that's the problem. You got to learn to play the game to win. There's me in 1981. Highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. Now, I was kicking the door jam at 10. I kicked the basketball hoop at T. Weaker Junior High. When I was basically 14 and a half, Red newspaper took a picture and put white boys can jump. Why do idiots say white men can't jump? I don't understand stupid people. That's 13 feet, straight up. Kicked the light, hit my head. Ay, 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 ay. But I like goodies. You see, I like goodies. I'm talking about Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and helicopters and mansions. I like goodies. You see, the reality is very simple. I got mansions in Havasu, Big Bear, and even Huntington Harbor, and all 5 islands. Having fun with that too. We get to play the game. You see, that's what I called it in 1976. Let's think. I invented something called Car Finder as a kid. I got my first $1 million in the bank. Yeah, I'm 14 and a half at the time. Then I decided to help people. Let's see if I can help other people like you. When I created the Winning the Game of Business series back then, 1976, I was 16 years old. How's that? I already have millions in the bank. I'm building my house in Nellyville, California, and I'm driving a Lamborghini going to East Coast College. High school would have been a waste of my friggin' time, bunch of ding-dongs. High school is like, oh, forget it. I don't have time to waste. I want to make some money. Let's write this down, okay? Manageable debt. What you did is you screwed up everything. I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it and basically rebuild you. Is that okay? We're going to talk about $100,000 of personal credit. You can know that's too much. It's better to have more than you need. That's the ultimate goal. Then we're going to talk about $1 million for the corporation. Then we're going to basically do what? Auto income. Then we're going to leverage money. I've been teaching rich and famous people for 49 years how to leverage money into millions and billions. It's kind of fun. Now today, I want you to think about something. I'm going to show you a bunch of credit. This is a stack of cards. Okay, good. Let's have that. Let's get a bunch of these. Let's get a bunch of these. Let's get some more. How about we take the 12 million over here as part of the 62 million? See, I learned a long time ago when I was a little kid. When I started my first corporation, it cost me 10 bucks. You started when it cost you thousands. You didn't learn diddly squat. Congratulations. See, what happens on a corporation, if you would take borrow money's not taxable, write it down, borrow money's not taxable, and you took the borrow money and you invest it in the lifetime income. But this is where you screwed up, sorry. fourplex, apartment complex. All right, Jack in the Box. I bought my first one in 19. How about a McDonald's? How about a Wendy's restaurant? You see the storage unit, the laundromat, the car wash. I wrote books on all these things. See, I created something called auto income. Write it down. Auto income. The problem is you have to realize one thing. We're not going to here to get rich. That's silly people to say, I'm rich, I'm rich. No, no, no. You're going to get an income. Your life is based on credit, money, and time. Credit, money, and time. Write it down. See, the bottom line is we need to create an income so we can pay our bills and take care of our family. Then we can free up our time. In my series in 1976, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow free up your time, financial freedom. Even other people try to use that as well. What do we have to do? Let's think about something right now. If we today want to be a millionaire, say, yeah, then I'm going to call you stupid. Sorry. That's when I think you're being stupid. See, I think we all fall stupid. All right? I think we all do. Even I've done stupid as well. But what happens, very simple. If you want to be a millionaire, I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy at all. Okay? I've helped over 35 million people become millionaire corporations. I've helped basically 34 people become billionaire structure. So if we understand not to be a millionaire, I don't want you to be a millionaire at all. I want your corporation to be a millionaire. Is that okay? How you receive money matters. Corporation receives money, no taxes due to it profitable. You receive money, you get your paycheck. You remember your first paycheck years ago? Where's my money? You went to the personnel, HR. Where's my money? I counted on that money. I worked for the money. The IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. That's how it works. Corporations, you don't have to pay tax till you have any left over. That's how it works. How about we take my system and we're going to go to the board. You got your tablet and pen ready to write? Let's go to the board. Let's understand something. I want you to write down the word you here because you screwed up. Sorry. I want you to have 3 divisions of you. So I want you to draw this and I want you to write. Don't watch me. Okay, I need you to write it down so your brain records this. When you write with your hands and your eyes and your ears and you do it as one piece, your brain records what you're doing. Instead of watching me. Got it so far? Now we're going to take a corporation here and we're going to make a corporate umbrella. Bank of America, let's go B of A, okay? B of A shut down 11,000 locations. Their parent company has a branch. This is called a subsidiary. They bankrupt a piece, they bankrupt a 100-year lease, and they take the assets and write off from their taxes. See, you should have watched that and said, how can I do it too? I'm a U.S. citizen. This is my country as well. So they do it all the time. They bankrupt. They don't bring the pain to the corporation. You bankrupt you because you're a duck and a sheep. Do you walk around going, bah, quack, quack, quack? You probably do, right? Oh, well, what can I say? This is a management company. I got an LLC, Ray. Who cares? I got an LLP. Who cares? I got an S Corp. I got a C Corp. Who cares? I got a PC. Who gives a crap? See, there's a problem. I don't care what type of corporation you have. I care you have one that's filed because it's a legal person. That's what I care about the most. How you receive money will matter. How you get to the volume of money matters as well. If we, today, take a corporation that's a management company, and we have a division, okay? We can have many divisions. I'm Ray Reynolds. I invented the division process in 1985-86. I invented the division process. Write down division process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Now, let's say you're an expert in real estate. Let's go to stage. Let's have some fun. Then tell me what the hell is a homestead blocker? UCC1 chattel mortgage. What the hell is a UCC1? Well, you know, all these amateurs in real estate is ridiculous. Hell, I was controlling $2.2 billion in real estate by the time I was 24 years old. I got my second billion at 26. This is a game we're going to play to win. Real estate, let's have a piece of property. If we have 9 houses, we have 18 liabilities. We have 9 loans and we have 9 tenants who could be shitty or good. Oh shit. Day, week, month, or year. See, the reality is if one of these have a problem, I get to disconnect isolate, incorporate, and I get to keep the other pieces. I get to create a line of defense. Your problem is you never create a line of defense because you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. I think most people pay amateur hour. You see, I got my first million at 14 and a half, first billion, corporate structure at 21. So if you want to play, let's play for real. Let's play to win. But it's up to you again and again. We're going to play my way for a while. I think your way sucks. Sorry. Now, here's my problem in 1987. Instead of the 62 million we play with right now, I had 53 million of corporate credit. They're restricting my limits. Oh, I'm freaking out. What do? Well, back then we had to go to the library. I found out under C-191D. All right, I can loan out money as a corporation privately. So that's what I did. I turned around and created a matrix. One of my books is called Buckets of Money. I like buckets of money, don't you? So what did I do? I took 4.6 million. I loaned it at buckets at 10,000 each. Every bucket gave me notes back at $300,000 per. They gave me 190,000 a month and $1.1 billion in notes. Is that okay? I remember working with Russ Dalby years ago. Carlton Sheets, all right, Dave Delgado, all these good people. Now you got Kevin Trudeau, this ding-dong on social media. Hell, the man just came out of friggin' prison. He's an idiot. He ripped off everybody. But that's just my opinion. It's just only the truth. So what do we get to do? We get to play the game to win. Do you want to win? My way works. Your way sucks. Isn't that terrible? I tell you the truth. All right, now here's your life. Oh, I lost my job today. What do? Oh, shit. I didn't find a job next week. Oh, shit, week. 8 months later, oh, shit, year. Why did you allow your credit to be oh shitty for 3 to 6 years? Why did you allow that? You're a grown-up. You got to man up, woman up. But your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid. You do stupid. We all do. So our lack of knowledge is our stupidity because we need to find the right knowledge. Now, I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years in public, in person, all right, literally online. And you could have found me up to 6 days a week. That's right, live. The only time I remember taking a Saturday off, it was because it was Christmas. So let's understand the truth. It'll set you free. It takes you 8 months to screw it all up. What did you do? Sorry, it's just the truth. I am Ray Reynolds, the guy that trained Ken Yarborough, security chief of TRW and Experian in '96. Wow. I came up and I created the 29% rule. Every card needs a damn sticky. So let's dummy proof this. Every card needs what? A sticky. If you have, like this is 50,000, I don't want to use that. Let's get you 10 cards at 10,000 each. Let's take a $10,000 card. And if we use 29%, that's $2,100. Okay. The moment you go to 30%, you drop your score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. You hawked your house and your family, screwed it all up. You screwed up yourself. You're responsible. Why would you do that? The only excuse people tell me is, no one told me the 39% or 29% rule, Ray. The 25-20% rule, Ray. Why didn't you do your damn research? See, the problem is you keep counting on other people. They let you down all the time. Maybe some friends and family. And don't you ever co-sign for anybody. It's ridiculous. Every time you do that, it hurts the family. Because by the time that person doesn't appreciate what you did, they're going to blame you or give some bullshit excuse. See, one of my books years ago was called Bullshit Don't Pay Your Bills. These don't fluctuate. These don't what? They don't what? Why? They're unlimited up to $1 million. I mean, paid over time. POT is 100,000. If I got an oh shitty day, oh shitty week, or for a year, I'm going to use these cards. Because I don't drop the score because I maintain these at 29%. Your problem is you screwed up. Nobody teaches rules and tools because I created, they don't know what the hell they're doing anyway, bunch of amateurs. So what do? We learn to play the game of business. What I created in 1976 for the whole world. But it's up to you. Let's understand. Credit cards today, we increase limits. Increase them. We don't get inquiries. You know what dashboard does what. Next, we analyze. Let's think. If you rebuild your credit, you can take that 600 score here, look at 600 right here. In 90 days, write down 90 days. I can guarantee 160 points to a 763. 90 days. Okay? We take a 479. in 90 days, 700 score, 155 points. What do? We keep playing the game. You see, you got to realize credit repair is a fraud. Federal Trade Commission says it's against the law. They indicted Daniel, the credit repair cloud. Chipmunk think they went after him, and these three ladies on their social media, they're going after them next. They're on the damn list. How about a 635 to an 828? See, what you have to realize is your credit report has a heartbeat, and you never paid attention. Sorry, but it's true. Here's a graft. Every credit bureau has a graft. That's your heartbeat. You control the heartbeat, nobody else. Nobody controls the heartbeat but you. When I helped design the system, training Yarborough years ago in the 70s and 80s, and then 96 TRW became Asperian, it was simple. The oldest card and 29% rule. All your dashboards say below 30, but they're not telling you the rules and tools. They're kind of guessing a little bit like you do. 100,000 in credit. Why would I want you to have 100,000 in credit? Simple. 10 cards, 10,000 each. 29%, $29,000 utilization. What does that mean? We got 71,000 of safety credit for those shit day, week, month, or year. See, you drug bad credit on for 3 to 6 years to 9 years. You never had to. If you had rules and tools, hell, you wouldn't have screwed up in the first place. See, no one on planet Earth should have shitty credit in the first place, at all. But they do because they don't know how to play. Now, cut out the crap you spend every day. Most of you, you waste $50 every other day. That's $700 a month. You can spend $5,000 today and it'll cost you $50 to $200 a month, period. So you can refinance your life on the money you piss away if you focus today. Oh, there's that rhyming thing I do too. All right, let's understand. Corporation. It's a legal what? It's a legal what? It's a legal what? Person. Oh, let's see, I'm flesh. Ow, 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 that hurts. Corporation don't feel anything. But you don't have to fight, maybe. When you're born in a taxi, given a girl's name and raise your damn middle name, and you have to be raised in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach, and all these great areas, you got to learn to kick ass at. Or run. Hell, I'd rather die than run. That's just me. I want you to have 100,000 in corporate credit. Most of you have a corporation today, and what do? You keep stealing from your damn family. What the hell's wrong with you? These are $100,000 cards. These are what? Every credit card can be daisy chain. Write down daisy chain. 99 more times. 99 more times. Corporate credits are write-off, so is the interest rate on the credit card. You've been stealing the money from the wrong situation, and you and your family. I call it silly and dumb, by the way. What do? Now, when I bought my first storage unit, I offered my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis, would you like to partner with me on a project? Oh, yeah, Ray. No problem. We bought a storage unit. See, I like boring and steady, and that's what I like. So a storage unit. My income for that corporation was $17,350. So did he. So we partnered up in this organization. We got this piece. He gets a piece, I get a piece. Got it? Corporation, listen to the words. Absorbs the money. I don't want the damn money. It absorbs money. Corporation will not pay tax till it's profitable. All right, debt offsets taxes, what I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. So what do we have to do? Before you get screwed up anymore, because you're 35 to 75 years old and you didn't get what you want, and you need to go get it, roll the dice as a division process. If not, do it your way. How's that working for you so far? So we got to think. Let's use our brains, okay? When it comes to a goal, it takes 38 steps. Every goal is very simple. 38 steps, you reach the goal. That's it. Give me a goal, I'll give you the damn 38 steps. And all you got to do is do what I tell you to do. It's simple. But you have to master the rules and tools. We have to hear something 8 times. 8 times we have to hear it in here. Come on, you got kids or grandkids? How many times you had to see that little movie again and again and again and again? Now you know it backwards. See, that's what you have to do about life. Now, I had a problem when I was 17 and a half years old. A big problem. What did I have? I dropped my Lamborghini at West Coast College. I went to the payphone. They were selling payphones. Oh, goody. Problem was very simple. They're going to cost $1,600 per payphone, and they're out. I'll take 10. No problem. They told me they're going to make how much a month? $300 a month. I bought 10. So what do I get to do? I get to finance it out of the corporate credit. And that's the ultimate goal. Finance it. Okay. So how many months would it take to break even? based on their $1,600 a month for those 10 units. Everything's math to me. It's a numbers freaking game. I kept going back to the events and they kept complaining. 80% of them were bitching and complaining. Oh, they made me $280 last month. You promised me $3. I have never heard so many stupid people. It's like the people that bitch and complain about rich and famous people not paying tax. Shut up and join them. They do pay tax. Property tax, all kinds of stuff. But again, I ended up buying routes and routes and routes. You see, I was doing 22,000 payphones. That's basically 6.6 million a month. Got it so far? Then my big problem is they keep telling me loan to value problem. They're telling me because I got 19 houses. I can't get another one. Transfer to my divisions. I told them to kiss my assets. See, every time you hear no, it doesn't mean no. It means they don't know how. They don't know how. That's why they say no. And if you pay attention, you can understand they don't know how. It's called dilly squat. Here's your problem. I think your problem is you. I think you got to look in the mirror, jump and kick yourself in the assets. Your problem is you. You need to focus on damn well income. You focus, I want to be rich. I want to be an entrepreneur. Hell, half of you aren't even cut out to be an entrepreneur. Okay? Because you know what the hell you're really doing anyway. If you listen carefully, your goal should be building income, all right, on a monthly base. Income. $5,000, $10,000 a month. Auto income. You drive by your opportunity every day. I can't believe it. I listen to people all the time. And did you go down Beach Boulevard? Did you go down this way? Yeah. You see that Wendy's restaurant on the right-hand side? Why don't you own the damn thing? Why don't you own it? How about you look in the cross street? There's a Jack in the Box right across the street. See, I wrote books and everything else that I've done all my life. Laundromat, dry cleaning, car wash, okay, apartment complex. All these good things. So my clients are out there helping people, telling them what to do. Who they told them and taught them how to play the game. When? McDonald's or what? You know, Donald Duck? I don't know. Now let's think. My first series is called Winning the Game of Business. Next, I want to create something to help people called Books for Dummies. But that was already taken. See, I wanted a book per month, for 1 year, 1,000 steps, rules, and tools, and you got a millionaire foundation. You see? Foundation, without it, you're screwed. You're so screwed without foundation. All right? The reality is very simple. The Millionaire's Founders Kit, I created for all of you, and it's a millionaire structure, simple to do. Now, let's understand. I was at the Bonaventure in Los Angeles downtown for 32 years, every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. See, I love the truth, all right? It'll set you free. I sold the Millionaire's Founders Kit for $5,000 a set. I own the rights to the blueprint of success. I got to remind, like Tony Baloney, to quit using it because it belongs to me. But I accomplish my goals. I don't stop till I do. There's me kicking the light with my head. The hair's still up. That means I'm on the way down. I jump over 12 lockers of the hell of it. All right? Missionville Mall, it's simple. In El Toro Mall, right outside JCPenney's, we got 12 motorcycle cops. I'm jumping over those and breaking wooden bricks. Not this paper piece of crap. You see, they're going to break wood and bricks. What is this paper crap? That's not wood. We're talking real wood. Oh, well. I like goodies. You like goodies? But I don't own anything. I learned when I was 8.5 years old. See, I sold seeds, clackers, and mowed yards all weekend. I was proud of me. I'm counting my $52. Wow. That lady, her eyes went red and grabbed my money. I think she was the wife of the devil. You're paying rent. I was paying rent since I was 8.5 years old. Didn't that suck? You know what I learned? Back to the library. I-bonds, savings bonds, double E bonds. I could protect the money so they couldn't steal it anymore. Today, we're going to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. I think you're wrong and I'm right. Simple. Your way sucks, my way works. So, tell the truth. It'll set you free. See, not everybody likes me. Not everybody likes you. That's the way it works. All I can tell you is I can get to the millionaire structure, to a corporate structure. That's it. I set up a Puppet Master Club 40 years ago. What does this mean? Here's Linda. Linda's great. Okay, what did she do? She's been a client since 1986. She spent $2,000 and got into what's called my Eagle's Nest program for a nonprofit. Went worldwide, by the way. No problem at all. She just bought the Hyatt Hotel in Texas and converted it to the Blueprint Apartments. Okay. Now there's Linda. Take a picture. She'll tell you I made her a millionaire 5 times. I think it's 8. Okay, who cares? Now, this is a $27 million project. Got it so far? So I like basically what I call boring and steady. This is Shaq. He's a puppet master. He doesn't make pizzas and pretzels. We got Warren Buffett. What does he do? This man owns over 1,000 companies through his corporation and his favorite 10. Yes, he had to step down because that was in the rules of the bylaws when he got a certain age. But he's a damn puppet master. Is that okay? Winning the game of business. Here's me, all right, in front of two of the cars out of a 21 car collection. Okay, and here's two buildings out of the 2.2 billion of real estate at the time. We're having fun, no problem. You see, what does that represent? 1,013 divisions. I am afraid, like my professor told me years ago, Ray, you're paranoid. So you're just paranoid. Hell yeah, someone's going to steal my shit. If I have divisions, they can steal them, they can't get it all. It's a numbers game. See, your problem is you're not playing the numbers. You're letting yourself be number one. And then you screw it all up and again too. Okay, the investment group. I want this LLP to go public in about a year and a half, but it'll be worth about $10 billion for the hell of it. Since I created auto income and the expert of that too, I want you to write down 3 things. You do, we do, I do. You do all the work. I'll help you. I'll guide you every step of the way, no problem. We do it together. You elect me as one of your CFOs and your attorney in fact. You give me power of attorney so when you're on the phone with the bank, I'm on the phone with you. I get to tell them what to do. Or I'll do all the work because you're not an entrepreneur, and I'll get you auto income anyway, just for the fun of it. So what do? You want to be a millionaire yet? Say hell no. You want to be a millionaire corporation? Oh yeah. 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit. There's $100,000 a month. Could you live on $100,000 a month auto income? Could you really? See, the focus is income based before that's like the people that count on their 401ks. That's called stupid. 401k sucks, in my opinion. You're going to wait to be broke and dead at the same time when you get to retire. And that stock market goes up and down. You're doing this your heartbeat. How about we just got auto income and how to invest correctly my way? What do? I'm going to give you a list. That's right. I'm going to boss you around. I'm going to tell you what to do. Isn't that fun? And I'm going to be blunt and direct to the point. And if you basically don't want to do something, I'll say, hell no, you do it my way anyway. I'm not going to let you screw it up. Is that okay? I'm going to give you the goal list, daily, weekly, and project list. And every 3 weeks, we're on the phone. I'm going to tell you what to do next. I don't want you to think. The more you think, you screw it up. No, thank you. Here's chapter 18. Read it. Come on. Now, I was lucky while I was being used and abused. It sucked, but I paid attention. They said a corporation's a legal person. It's right there. I circled it for you, okay? Now, I'm 7.5 years old. Mrs. Hope had a poker game every Wednesday night. Whee! I wrote it down. See, I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old as well. I was always talking like I'm 20 years old when I'm 10 because I'm reading 15 books a week. I want to get possessed. I want out of hell. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department, library next door. Man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude. Damn it, she's rude. 5 minutes later, here's a mock of face. Here's a book. I read the book. I was looking for a blueprint. Didn't have one. It says may sue or be sued. You see right there? Now, I want you to remember something right now. Write it down. The bottom here, it says not required to file a fictitious business name. Not required to file that under Business Professional Code 17983. When I was 9.5, I knew that was wrong. I knew it was wrong. I didn't know what to do with it at the time, but I knew it was wrong. When I was 9.5, I spent $10. I sent $10 to the Secretary of California. Secretary of State of California sent $10. All right, it came back, Helping Hand Industries. I was the founder, 9 years old. Isn't that fun? I got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail. See, the cards came in the mail with people and corporations all the time. I got named in the movie Dave. That same corporation today is $30. Why would most of you spend $1,000 for a corporation, if not more, and not learn diddly squat? Why would you do that? Corporations are free in all 50 states. Why would you do that? I don't understand. I think that's the dumbest thing someone could do. Oh, well. I started the Orange County Blind Center, 12.5 years old. I used the word Braille. I got sued by the Braille Institution because I used the word Braille. They went after me because I was an officer of a corporation. See, that's how it works. If you have a corporation today, they're going to sue it. They sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. Congratulations, too. Never bring the pain home. All right, the lie, the big lie. Your CPA attorney, the corporation is going to protect you. Don't worry. Social media, you can bankrupt, get another one. That's racketeering under the RICO Act. Wire fraud. That's called fraud, in my opinion. Okay. So when I wrote a book with Ken Yarbrough in 1987 called File Segregation, he's CRD, TRW security chief and all that good stuff. I didn't want to do it because he wanted to lie. Ray, your divisions take 3 to 6 months. Well, the bank wants 2 years anyway. Let's watch. Your corporation, you're the founder, you're the officer. It's on Secretary of State's website. You're on the bank account. And yes, you banker, no goodie for you. And what happens next? Well, you guarantee the car. You sign for the credit card. You sign the lease of the building. Who's a duck and a sheep now? Meh, quack, quack, quack. You see, what you should have done is did all those things as a division of you, because you're allowed to. Your problem is you don't know how to play the game to win. I like to play to win. That's what you should do again and again, by the way. Okay, winning the game of business. Now, you're going to need Dun & Bradstreet for your corporation. If you don't have it set up, take a picture, because I want to help you in everything I can as much as I can. Take a picture. Analytical 750 help you set it up right away. There you go. Now, help me help you and other people. See, I pay 10% for all of you. What does that mean? Register, take a picture, go online today, register your referral, so your friends and family, whatever you got. It'll ask, would you like a Zelle at 10%, a check, or store credit? Billy used store credit, now he's got a millionaire corporation, okay? So you can play my way. As a little boy to this day, if someone asks how I'm doing, it's very simple. Always good. No one's going to steal my peace or my mindset. It's always good. Thank you, Jesus. That's just me. I'm thankful to have another day. All right? Now, if I've ever said anything you like, take a picture, put a review on Google. If you don't like me because not everybody likes you, leave me alone. I had 13, sorry to say, shitheads last year, putting me down on lying. If the devil showed up, I'd help him. It's very simple. I met his wife. She was a she devil from hell when I was a kid. So you know what? I asked him, stop. I'll do anything for free. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll refund you. Do whatever you want. Stop. They wouldn't. So I sued them all for $100 million. I'm going to squish them like a bug. 2 more attorneys. Lying because they don't like the fact I give corporations for free. Too bad. They're now being disbarred. Isn't that fun? See, you have the right to basically sue the people that say things about you. Sue them all if they're lying. If you want, put a good review. What are we going to do? Boring and steady. I don't like doing anything else besides boring and steady. When I started the largest satellite distributorship manufacturer in the world, $100 million a year, that was fun. My trucks were in divisions. Donut store, all right, pizza place, Shakey's, 31 flavors, all these pieces. I'm making money, but I want to run the business. Here's the picture I want you to take. Can you do it now, please? Can you do it now? See, here's your future. This is where you screwed up. Every one of you screwed up as far as I'm concerned. Because you drive by the opportunity in front of you every day, and you go, what? Nothing. When you stop at the light today and look at that Wendy's on the right-hand side, ask yourself, why don't you own the damn thing? Don't worry, on the left-hand side, there's a Jack in the Box across the street. Why don't you own that too? See, your problem is going to be you. Take a picture. If you name your corporation after you, I call that stupid. If you name it what it does, that's double stupid. If it actually does business, that's triple stupid. Sorry, banks and grocery stores and cities do not allow their parent companies to do business. Ever. But you do. You want to be a duck and a sheep. So if you want to get into one of these, you're going to have to put some money down in an escrow. How about if I build you the lines of credit? How about I get you $1 million of credit right away, okay? And then you use that money to put into an escrow. It's up to you. I don't want the damn money. You put it in escrow. See, I don't believe in taking the money and putting someone to invest for you. Investment for you does not get you auto income. And most of those things turn to be Ponzi's anyway. So be careful. So what do we get to do? I have to blueprint you. I learned a very, very strong lesson. To me, life is a lesson. I got my ears open. I'm looking at everything I go through, good, bad, and ugly. When I lived on Delane Street in Torrance, Joanne, she's a sweet lady. She wired Apollo 9, 11, and 13. She left every morning at 2 o'clock. She was never around anyway. But she was an NASA engineer that wired Apollo 9, 11, 13. And all she ever said out of her mouth was blueprint. I learned blueprint as a kid. So I'm always looking for a blueprint. I'm going to blueprint you, by the way. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. Did you screw American Express or Chase? You have a bankruptcy or tax lien. I need to know this. Family. We're going to spend an hour on the phone with you and your partner of life. Corporation, divisions, 18 at least. We have to get irrevocable trust. We have to plan to die as we plan to live. That way our family doesn't get stuck in a probate like you got stuck in because of your family. Car, division, house, trust, auto income, cash flow for your time. A blueprint call with me is $2,000. If you did it online now, today, I give you a discount of $9.99. I'm $3,000 an hour, and I'm $25,000 a day for the last 45 years. If you hire me privately, there you go. It's up to you. What is our goal? If you Zelle, you save 10% of that $9.99. I like Zelle. If you partner with me, it becomes free. There's your goal. Now, here's my problem in 1984. Let's understand. I get a letter in the mail. The letter in the mail is very simple. All right, I'm reading the letter and I'm going, okay, It says I have to pay $800 to $1,000 per corporation in California. See, they have a franchise tax fee. What the blank? I own all these Shakey's, 31 flavors, donut stores, Subway, shopping centers, condos, all those things I'm doing all over the place, having fun. And now I got to give $1.2 million to stay a corporation? Are you crazy? I asked Sacramento, California, could I create a form? They said, find one or modify one. Okay. It got approved. Yes, it got approved. Yay. You remember where it says Business Professional Code 17900A3? Not required to file a fictitious business name. That was wrong in the first place. I finally connected the dots. This form back in 84 said husband, wife, and partner. It was wrong. Now it says corporation, doing business as, oh, that's a division. Wow. No franchise tax fee. Your corporation will have a division number 4A. One of my corporations will be number 4. Is that okay? If I need other people to partner with me, it'll be 4A, B, C, and D. For instance, here is a car wash, okay? $475,000, okay? We're going to put between 10 and 20%, but we have seller finance. It's run by a management company anyway. So if you and I partner with this, you're going to each get $7,000 a month. Is that okay? But that's one of the divisions. Why don't we do it again and again and again? Is that okay? If we kept playing the game to win, what are we going to do next? Well, let's see. This basically storage unit, $2.9 million. Okay. It's too, I can't afford it. Stop it. If I position 6 people, 4 people, 5 people in here, and I build you the damn credit, what do we need to do? Just use what? The credit to finance the business. Your problem is, A, you didn't believe in you. You drove by your opportunity and you kind of pissed it away, and you keep having reruns every damn day. How about 2.1 million? All right, these people, 4 of them, get $8,000 a month. Let's go get another one. Oh, don't worry, I'll get you the $100,000 from American Express. I'll get you another one. I'll get you the division cards. I'll get you the Spark cards. Then we're going to get a laundromat. Wow. See, whose problem is this? Yours. I don't think you took the time to create auto income. You're too busy watching everybody be an entrepreneur to be rich. I say that's kind of dumb, by the way. That's just my opinion. Would you like to own 25% of a Wendy's, Jack in the Box, a storage unit, laundromat, cars, whatever it is, 50 or 75? How much would you like? See, based on the line of credit I get you, you're going to put money in escrow. I don't want that money. You put it in escrow direct. You control the escrow, and I'll basically be withholding your hand. It's called auto income. I've done this in 1987. Isn't that fun? So what do? We're going to have a checklist. I want you to take a picture of this. We close escrow. What happens next? Let's say you're getting $10,000 a month. In the beginning, you're not getting 10. You're getting 5. You're going to get $5,000 a month. The other $5,000 is going into a trust account, because what happens is we have to leverage the money 6 months later to get to the next location. We can't keep going off of this, okay? All right, and different types of loans. We don't want to create debt too much. We want manageable debt, so we get $10,000 a piece. We leverage to the next location. We play, and that's the goal. So there's your checklist. Got it so far? I'm going to be blunt and direct to you every time. I don't hold anything back. If you partner with me, it's very simple. We're on the phone every 3 weeks on the phone. It could be a Zoom call or whatever we're going to do, or Teams. I'm going to tell you what to do. You got to ask all your questions, but the reality is you're going to follow through. If I got to drag you up the hill, we're going to do that too. Bottom line, bi-weekly, no, every other 3 weeks, okay? Boot camp. See, you need 100,000 of personal and business. You need subdivisions. You need a blueprint call. And you basically have to have me coaching every step of the way. Because I'll be your partner. Understand? I will be your partner of 25% in everything we do. So that way you don't get screwed up. And I guarantee it. I carry a $2 million bond too. So what do? That's usually $45,000. Before pandemic, 2009, hell, it was 100 grand. Now, if you don't want the goodies, it's okay. Today it's $20,000 with the goodies, and you get the 3-day summit coming up this weekend. And if you don't show up to the summit, it's my last and final one, you kind of blew it. That's on you. If you did this today, you don't want the goodies, it's 10 grand. $10,000, partner with me, I'm going to get you to auto income and all the pieces, and you get the 3-day summit this weekend. There you go, if it's paid in full today. Now, if all you want is to learn the 1,000 rules tools, no problem. The 3-day event's coming up the 29th, 30th, 31st, this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's my last and final one anyway. Next year's my 50th year. I'll be on a business trip. I'll broadcast once in a while. That's about it. So this is how you become a puppet master. 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. That's what we're going to do. We're going to master the Millionaires Founders Kit together. Ask all the questions you need. Sold at the Bond Adventure for 32 years. Every Wednesday night, $35,000 a set. I was the second largest advertiser in California for that time too. We're going to play my way. Now, here's my problem in 2009. I look like shit. Sorry, I do. Listen, I'm dead. I died at 5:41. Now I know I look like when I'm dead. I'm in a coma. See, the night before, we took one of my yachts out to watch the fireworks of 72 people. My middle yacht. My wife wanted to do that, and we had a great old time. Someone had a virus, and I got to die the next day. It kind of sucks. What am I going to do? Ron goes to the office, as my wife calls, Ray's in a coma, and steals books and CDs. Tom sells my websites and phone numbers to a porn site. I got 50 million people in my database. All right, having fun helping people. Now I'm going to die. They're going to steal my shit. It's typical. The blueprint of success. So what do we get to do? And I understand. The rules and tools are simple. If you want to go to the 3-day summit, and I'll give you 50,000 credit, it's 5 grand. So 5,000 bucks. If you don't want to get 50,000 credit, it's very simple. It's $2,000. You can stay home, watch it for 3 days, invite your friends and family, have a pizza party. Then they all get to learn from me, and then you get to, what if they buy, you get to get 10% off what they buy. Isn't that fun? So that's the ultimate goal to play, my way. If you partner with me, it becomes free. That would be the goal. As we play. Now, I like Zelle, so take a picture of Zelle. The reason I like Zelle, because you don't have to pay the 5% the bank charges. If you need to call the office right away during this broadcast, 800-254-9506, you could. And what happens, you have to pay 5% if you use a credit card. Now, here's the problem. You're using credit. No, you're building credit to your home because that's where your utility bill is. You can't do it to a UPS or a mailbox, etc. Shared office space is very difficult too. If you need an address in California or another one in California or other state, let me know. What happens is I lease you 12 feet. That's right. In our building here, I lease 12 feet at a time. That way it's not classified as shared office space. So now you have your own location in California too. Would that be okay? They build some more credit for you too? All right, we get to play the game to win. Now, the Reynolds University was set up for one reason, to help people in 2001. What do we get to do? Here's your problem. I think your problem was you. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family, and you say, honey, we're going to start a business. Yeah, goody. We're going to jack up our carts, drop our score, get stuck, can't get anymore. We're going to hawk our house, and we're going to bring the pain over you and me. We're going to be stupid. Well, that's what you did. Isn't that stupid? You're not stupid. Why did you do stupid? What's wrong with you? All cards fluctuate, but these do not. Why didn't you jack up the wrong damn card? Why didn't you let me build your corporate credit? I know I was here. I didn't know any better. You didn't do your damn research. I've been out there for 49 years. I'm the guy that created the 29% rule. Green, 30 yellow, 50s red. Balance your debts to get some more. See, your problem is your lack of knowledge is your what? I call it stupidity, but you're not stupid. What do we get to do? All cards, write it down. All cards fluctuate but two. All cards but two. If you use the cards that basically don't fluctuate and you have an emergency or shit year, what do you get to do? You get to maintain 750 score. You brought the pain on because you're lacking knowledge. This is the truth, and it will set you free. Credit repairs are fraud. I didn't say that. I just repeated the Federal Trade Commission said, as they indict people all the time. I'm going to repair your credit. Let's understand, even they have the Credit Repair Organization Act. There's a lot of liars out there. It's just very simple. But you can rebuild your credit or hire a scam that's going to lie for you. It's easy. What you might want to do is what they're doing. They actually got a download of my book 35 years ago. Winning the Credit Game, I created that years ago. 35. Letters to the credit bureaus and creditors. Get a free copy. It's been out there for 35 years. That's what they use anyway. Get it for free. Just take a picture of that. Send it to everybody you know. Free, 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 free. And let's help everybody. Now, you're going to need a copy of basically debt crisis intervention if you have a collection item or so. That gives you a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act right there. You're going to need to know rules and tools. Next, you're going to sign up with Analytical 750. That's right, you're going to. I'm telling you what to do. It's up to you if you follow through. You see, we have a problem with that Credit Karma thing. There's no damn phone number. They have 2 bureaus. They don't have Experian, which your banks pull all the time. Like basically Chase, 0% interest. Personal business up to 22 months. I need Experian to do that. What do we get to do? Fire Credit Karma. Take a picture. Scan it, sign up later today. Credit Karma, you're fired. What do we do? Analytical analyzes you the first time for free. What do they do next? They're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to tell you what to do and give you a report. What's the next step? Every 46 days, $25 a month. Okay. Now, the next thing, part of their application is simple. A Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Treasurer, and Equifax business reports. Their new app is phenomenal coming out. It's very simple. And that LifeLock thing you don't need because they get indicted 6 times too. Analytical does better than that, and they have a $2 million bond too. They're going to protect you off the dark web. Got it so far? Scan it, sign up today because I said so. There you go. I lost my job. I got 2 kids to feed. First of all, if that was true, you drive DoorDash, Uber, Lyft. You have a damn garage sale. That's what I did. I had 12 garage sales in Huntington Beach after coming in 2011. I got cited 3 times. I don't believe him. He's wearing his jammies. But understand something. He's making $210 a day just holding up a stupid sign. He can get a job. He's strong enough to get his assets to work. But what he wants to do, get free money. See, half the people in this world are freaking lazy. I died in a damn coma. What am I going to do? I'm in the car with my wife and kids, and we have nowhere to go. I'm homeless. I don't have a family, a mommy and daddy. I got nobody to help me. What am I going to do? He says, God me. I take my 3 divisions, my 5 closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. See, like my book says years ago, bullshit doesn't pay your bills. I got no bullshit to give you besides the truth. Happy wife, happy life. Division process. Got it so far? I want you to plan the problem. I want you to focus the corporation as a legal person. I want you to get one for free. Take a picture. I've been giving corporations for free for 49 years. It's free. You pay a little filing fee, $30 to $100. Wow. You didn't learn diddly squat and you spent thousands? Are you crazy or what? Now, your corporation's allowed 4 things. That's it. That's it. To buffer tax, no tax is due to your profitable. Corporate credit is a write-off to the corporation. Here's $12 million out of 62. All right, buy a car at flea price, stay at the hotel, go to corporate what? Buffet. Now, the line of defense is your division process. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, and multiple credit reports. See, if you had a line of defense, you would have screwed up a division and not you. You had 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. That's how I look at it. I've been saying that for 40 years too. Division is a line of defense. You're going to build a corporate umbrella like your banks and grocery stores do. We're going to do it my way for a while. Danny screwed up. We've been partners since the 80s. I bought an apartment complex as a division. I guarantee it as a division. Every division for the tenant is going to basically do assignment of mortgage. I created a form years ago called assignment of mortgage. I'm going to allow your tenant to own their piece so I can get a $300,000 note out on every unit. I'm going to turn it $100 million. I like to play to win, don't you? But it's up to you. So understand, how many divisions do I need? Well, 9 gets you 9 lines of credit. 9 gets you 9 locations. So it should be 18, right? What do you think? So we look at 18 divisions, no problem. 18 should be 36. 36 should be 72. Okay. This is in my book 40 years ago. I don't understand. Between coma and pandemic, it's slowed us down. Here's a corp in a division, 3 subs into more divisions. That helped build up to 16 million right there. Is that okay? We play the way I want to play? All right, so what do we do? Next, we're going to play division. Let's look at line 1. See, you don't realize that the IRS created the SS4 for employees and corporations and people. If you look at your Social Security card on the back, it says do not laminate, don't carry with you, do not use for ID purposes, and you break the rules every day. That's not the way they had it set up in the first place. Do your history. Line 1, legal name of entity. Person, corp, division, subsidiary. If we do this correctly, we can have more than one SS4. The car, $6,999 a month, $7,000. Not counting everything else. So we're going to pay tax or buy a Lamborghini, pay tax, have a spaceship, or pay tax or have a nonprofit. Maybe all the above. All right, we sign a lease of a building, we get a car, we get a house. All right, we get the SS4, we daisy chain credit. See, maybe you don't realize, every credit card you ever get can get 99 more. I created the process of daisy chaining credit 113 ways. So you could play that game again and again too. Instead, you decide to steal from your family. Every application for 18 years so far now, as an affiliate, has division process on it because I got them to do that for me years ago. Right there. So every cash application for business asks, do you have a division flat out? Now let's get you to catch up, okay? The goal is very simple. Now, American Express is silly. They offer 99 more cards. That could be $100 million, by the way. What do? When I get you an American Express business, they offer a personal and a division or employee card. It's right there. Is that okay? Would you like a Chase? Would you like American Express gold, green, whatever? No, I don't want green. Gold or platinum only. Why? They're the only 2 cards on planet Earth that do not fluctuate. Could you imagine? You had an oh shit day. You got to use a card. Should I use these and be stupid and drop my score, or be these? This may change your 750 score. See, you got stuck and couldn't get any more. I want to get you 2, personal and for the business as well. Business credit doesn't show up on personal file at all, but the Spark card. Manageable debt, $100,000 or personal, $1 million for the corporation, you're going to auto income and leverage money. Is that okay? Leverage money. But your choice is simple. We take borrow money and we buy our lifetime income, which is a 4-plex apartment complex. It could be our Taco Bell, could be the Wiener Schnitzel. All right, literally I don't want that as much as John passed away and gave it to his girlfriend. They don't make enough money, by the way. But I like to get the Taco Bell, maybe the Wendy's restaurant, storage unit, laundromat. See, I think you pass up your opportunity every time you drive down the big street, but it's up to you. I like the fact that my clients are out there helping you and help me, trying to get the word around, but the problem is I have some problems still. I see the BS, a credit repair. It's against the law, federal law, by the way. And then I hear all these people, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. How rich are you? I'm sorry, that's just plain stupid. Okay? The IRS is watching these people say they're rich. They've already indicted 3 of them. Okay? Don't be surprised they indict the rest of them. See, you're telling the IRS you're rich. That means you pierced your veil in front of the world. You made it public notice you're rich. I'm not rich. I work for rich corporations. I'm a puppet master. I build corporate structure. That's what I want to do for you. Is that understood? 9 divisions, 9 locations, 9 lines of credit, 1 million of auto income. Then you can turn around and have some fun with me. We're going to loan out the money. We're going to basically do checkbook money. We're going to do basically what? All right, checkbook money. All right, that's kind of fun. Auto income. And we're going to basically do this. It's kind of fun. Loan out the money too. I created a matrix, 4.6 million, no problem. Next one was 16. Next one was 32. It's a game. It's 190,000 a month. You want to play yet? It's pretty simple to do. I don't make it too complicated, do I? It's easy. You're going, why didn't I do this years ago? A division. A division is set up. Let's understand. My dashboard's in 1987. If I use a tax ID, I don't need it in the beginning. I need a name of a person or a company. My dashboard allows me to put your name or a company or business in the dashboard, get credit, daisy chain it first. When I want separate billing, I need tax ID. Not until then. That's the ultimate goal. I don't need tax ID then until I separate. Now watch what happens. If I add you to my dashboard, I can use and build you up and away and use one of my cards for you. I can give you authorized user, which I never will, but I can also ask for separate billing. Would you like a card of separate billing? That's how you play the game to win. Each division is about $1,000. Today, take a picture, 3, 9, and 12. What happens is the office will honor this for you right away, no problem at all, with or without credit. I'm going to double the number for you if you call the office right away. Your 3 is now 6, your 9 is 18, your 12 is 24. They will double it basically while I'm on a webinar with you. Simple. It's a Zelle, or you call the office at 800-254-9506. And if you use a card, they will charge you 5% more. What is our goal again? To repackage you, kind of like Humpty Dumpty. I believe you did it wrong. I believe I'm right 100%. And I will guide you to get to million to billion if you want. The goal is 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 a month, if not more. That's the ultimate goal for every one of you. If you need 100,000 credit today, simple. The office sells it for 10,000, 10%. Their discount earlier today was 8. If you did it while you're in the webinar with me, their discount is 7. It's up to you. If you Zelle that, you save 10% on top of that as well. I don't like paying that 5%, but it's going to be up to you as well. If you need 100,000 for business and personal simultaneously, we could double the number. But the reality today, if you did it right away, it's $9,000. So it's like getting 100,000 and getting the other one for free. If you Zelle, you save another 10%. The goal is from there, or you can call the office, or you can basically use a credit card. They will charge you 5% more. 800-254-9506. So if anything makes sense to you and you like what you hear and you like me, a newbie before, Google and put a good review. If you don't like me, please leave me alone. It's simple. I just want people to help me help other people as well. So what do we need to do? Time. I think your problem is you have the same rerun every day. You have a habit forming. You get up the same time. You do the same thing every day. And I think you're kind of bored. I think you missed your opportunity because you allowed it to happen. You fell in love and had kids, and what you really wanted to do became what, on the side? What's the goal? Let's free up our time. Get up an hour earlier tomorrow. Find your me time. From there, it's going to be a puppet master. That's what I want to teach you to be. I want you to have 1,013 divisions. I want you to have billions and billions, if you allow me to do it with you or for you. But again, that's basically 1,013 divisions we play. But we're going to focus on saying something. 10 businesses I do, period. That's it. There's only 10 to play with. And what we're going to do is have division process. That's your goal. That's your dream. It's auto income, by the way. You're going to own a piece of something. You're going to put the money in escrow. Nobody can hurt you or screw you over. That's the golden thing, because I think we've all been ripped off by somebody. When you partner with me, so no problem. 200,000 of credit, subdivisions, blueprint call, and every 3 weeks we're on the phone for a year. And I'm going to line you up and away, usually 45,000. It's 20,000 with the goodies tonight. And you get the 3-day summit, no problem at all. If you basically don't want the goodies, all right, what do? You get basically the coaching for a year. Every 3 weeks we get to play. You still get the summit for free. It's $10,000 today. Simple. If you want summit by itself, this means 3 days. It's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's my last and final one that I want to do and going to do. I'll have my junior and senior coaches do the rest of them this next year. But again, it's not going to be me. So the reality is I'm on my 5th year, and I promised my wife I'd go on a business trip for a year or two. That way you can basically look around the world a little bit. So what do? 50,000 of credit, it's $5,000, you get the summit for free. If you basically don't want the credit, $2,000, you watch from home, and you get to play and bring all your friends and family too. Have a pizza party, listen, learning from me to you. Isn't that fun? If you partner with me, it becomes free. There you go. It's a Zelle, and then you call the office right away if you want to use a card. It's pretty simple to do. If you need private coaching for your business, we will customize 3, 6, or 12 months. See, I'm going to build you the foundation that you needed a long time ago. All these other people want to give you motivation. I don't need to be motivated. I need to be motivated. I need to make money and to pay my bills. That's the motivation, is the kids and the family. Let's feed the family. It's simple. Now from here, I want you to talk about, all right, Stellar Bank, Chase, and American Express. They have a $250,000 what I call blueprint loan. That's what they call it. 2 employees years ago said they named it after me. I don't know if it's true, but who knows. Well, what happens? Well, let's see. If I have the platinum card, when I log in, it says, would you like 99 more cards? Then it asks in the middle, would you like a blueprint loan? All right, the blueprint loan's up to $250,000, no problem. But they want to see 30 plus transactions, usually on a given month, and they want to see you have 100,000 in and out of your bank account on a monthly basis. That's how you qualify. But the bottom line is going to be up to you. David got 240, Carrie got 210. This should be utilized for what? A franchise or a piece of something. Now they're asking for 6 months of bank statements. If you don't have them, I do. When we partner up and away, I can do that for you. See, we can partner in an agreement. If I use my bank statements and take your corporation as a division of mine, I'm going to charge you $5,000. I'm not going to charge you for that line of credit till we close an escrow, because I don't want to back you in a corner you can't afford to pay a payment. So the reality is escrow closes, I get paid, and what happens? Very simple. You get your auto income too. Now, I charge $5,000 to do that. If you ever want to fast track and get the second one as well, fast track means I'm going to do it under my corp for you. That's right. And we can log into my bank accounts too, which I usually want to do. I charge $5,000 for that. So we get to play the game. Again, I'm going to say Zelle, I prefer. But if you want to use a card, you get to use it, but you get to charge 5% more. That's how it works. Help me, help you, and help other people. That would be the goal, right? So the goal is simple. Let's make 10% on the referral base. Make a friend, make a buck. I want you to look behind the curtain every time. Every time I thought they, grown-ups or kids or whoever, they said no. When I was a kid, no didn't mean no. It means they didn't know how. Look behind the curtain every time. Stay safe, stay strong, do your best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. I'm going to do my best. I made a promise to help people, and that's what I'm going to do. So you can call the office at 800-254-9506 right away. The ultimate goal is getting past go to help you every step of the way. Always remember, your chance to get into the 3-day summit is now. Call the office, ask some questions right away. We're going to do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.